Are you feeling disconnected from people? Hey guys, Pastor Jacob here. I've been thinking a lot about connection in community, not just recently, but really for the past several years. In case you don't know, I was a pastor of Connections at my previous church, and now I'm a church planter here at Arise, and we are all about getting people connected to community. And this is, of course, a huge challenge right now because of, COVID and everything else. People are feeling disconnected. There have been a bunch of studies recently about how people are feeling alone right now, perhaps more than any other point in recorded American history, not only because of the pandemic, but because of things like partisanship and how people are fighting about politics and social issues, and we feel divided from people that we previously were able to spend time with and see eye to eye on. People are feeling disconnected because of social media, right? We feel like we have all these friends and all these connections and people like us and the things we say, but it's just not the same when it's on my phone and on my computer as having those interpersonal interactions with other people. And of course, people are feeling disconnected because of the pandemic. People have had varying reactions to how much you see other people and how much we do. But for all of us, this past 14 months or so, it's been a hard time. It's been different. We haven't had the kind of connection with other people that we're used to having. I've read an article recently that said people are languishing. Even people who have some sort of community right now, we're languishing because we're just so disconnected from other people. So, what do we do? What do we do to feel more connected? Well, I have a couple of suggestions for you. The first is actually kind of a big picture thing, and that is give yourself some time and grace. You didn't immediately begin feeling disconnected from folks. It's been a process. You didn't just wake up one morning and go, oh my gosh, I haven't seen or spoken to someone I loved in so long. No, it's been a gradual process of beginning to feel disconnected. So give yourself time and grace to get connected again. It's not going to happen overnight. It's going to take some time. It's going to take some work. So be patient with yourself, with other people. Be gracious. Be understanding. We're all trying to figure out this reconnecting thing together. So that's my first thought for you. My second thought is get into some sort of a community. As a human being, you were made for community. You were made to be around other people. And I think, if I can be so bold to say this, we've sometimes forgotten that reality. The reality that we were made to be alongside and with other people. And it's certainly something that's been hard to do in recent months. But you were made for community, so get into community. Now do that in whatever way you feel comfortable and safe, and then maybe push your boundaries a little bit. Some of you are uncomfortable being around large groups of other people right now. That's fine. Try hanging out with a small group. Some of you are uncomfortable being inside with a bunch of people right now. That's okay. Try being outside with some people. You have to rehabituate yourself. You were made for community, but you haven't had it for a while. You have to practice getting back into community and being around other people. That's my second suggestion for you. And my third suggestion for you is look for new ways to connect. Look for new relationships, new opportunities and experiences to connect with other folks. Maybe you used to go to work and you used to go to church, and those were your major connection points. And maybe you don't go to work anymore. Maybe you work from home, or maybe you've been doing church online, or maybe you're kind of venturing back into church world. That's great. Those are awesome things, but look for some other opportunities as well. This is one of the things we're big on here at Arise, having opportunities for people to connect to one another, whether it's through small groups or online opportunities, whether it's through these things called supper clubs that we've got and we're rolling out, whether it's hanging out at the Arise Cafe, where you can just come hang out with people, 1 or 2 people, 3 or 4 people, whatever you're comfortable with, whatever it is. Look for some new opportunities to connect because, again, you were made for community. So be gracious, be patient, get back out there, start getting around other people and establishing or reestablishing those relationships, and get back on the horse of being around other people and getting connected again. I know you can. Hopefully you know you can. Take some of those steps to get back to feeling connected to other people because that's what you were made for.